la 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 la. Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another fantastic run of the Binding of Isaac. Today, we are playing a little Tainted Lost, and we're gonna go to the corpse. Howdy, how you been? What's going on? I know I haven't been uploaded in a little minute, but I can tell you this much. I am back in the game, baby. I am going, does this give me money? No, I don't think so. No, it does not. But yeah, I'm back at it. I'm doing the thing again. I am no longer doing what I was doing before, and so I got a little bit of extra time to go ahead and start doing videos again. But enough about me. How are y'all doing? How's everything going on? I know a lot of crazy things going on in the world. Speaking of crazy things that are going out, should I say going up, have you guys seen? I know this is late, hella late, hella late, but the Nintendo prices for games are crazy. And if I can come get you, I will, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, I don't know, man. Nintendo pricing for the console, not too bad, not too bad. But the games, oh my goodness gracious. I think gaming consoles as a whole might be dead within the next 5 years or so. I think the thing of having like a home setup is no longer going to be a thing. I think people are going to go into PCs more. But that's just my thing. I don't know. I also saw that Xbox raised the prices of other consoles for just cuz. Ooh, Mr. Dollar. That is a fantastic item to get. I don't have any keys, so we're just gonna go down to the next floor and ignore that for now. But yeah, I saw it all and I was, well, Nintendo, let's see what wants from first of all. Nintendo is crazy for trying to charge $90 for a game that you will not own. And that you will have to digitally download. I don't know. That doesn't sit right with me. Especially when Nintendo is notorious for just shutting down their servers for systems that don't allow you to, you know, own your game anymore. So owning digital copies. By the way, this is a fair thing. I will always say, if you buy it digitally, you don't own it. It is such a ugly thing to say, but it's true. Unfortunately, even on Steam, you know, that's just not a Nintendo thing. You know, that Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, all these consoles, all these websites, all these things. If you don't own a physical copy of something, you don't own it. That being said, I don't know, man. Nintendo charging you for a physical copy. Oh, that's fantastic. Nintendo charging for a physical copy just for it to be digital is wild to me. The fact that they say, hey, we're gonna charge you more and you're still not gonna own it. I don't know. It's a little bit crazy, man. A little bit crazy. I sit there and I said, man, who was on the board when they said this? Like, who sat there and said, ah, yes, this, great idea. Lovely. But, I mean, that's that company. I think what's even scummier is what Xbox did. They just came out of left field with like, hey, ooh, a black market. Hopefully, this will not allow me to, yeah, okay. I was about to say, I think I can only pick one, which sucks, but yeah. Yeah, but Xbox coming out of left field with like the random 100 price upgrade for no reason. I thought they were crazy. They sat there and said, you know what, just cuz we're gonna do it just cuz. And you know, you can blame a lot of things, right? You can blame a lot of things, but the issue is things change. Like, I'm talking about like policies here in America, at least. Hello, Fruity Plum. You can blame a lot of things, right? they're blaming it on tariffs, they're blaming it on this, they're blaming it on that. Problem is if everything ends up going like really, I don't know how to get hit. If everything ends up going like really good, really okay, like they're don't get me wrong, they're preparing for the worst, right? And that's understandable, you know, preparing for the worst. I guess we're not gonna go to Corpse Day, huh? What else do we gotta do? Delirium looks fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take Duality, because why not? What was I gonna say? And I guess we're just gonna go ahead and skip our treasure room. Hopefully get a Planetarium. Man, no keys this round. That's kind of brutal. Problem is they're preparing everything for the worst, which is good, right? You know, I'm not gonna chastise them for like, oh, you know what? Just in case things go sideways. I need some damage. I really should have got. No, Stu would have been a short-term problem or short-term solution to our ever running long problem. The problem is when things get good, you know, when things get like, okay, you know what? Everything in the world is going great. All those prices are still gonna be those prices. Especially when it fucking comes, especially when it comes to Nintendo. Nintendo is notorious for never putting their games on sale. They're making sure you never buy them from anybody else except for them. And I think I saw recently in their clause that they have the ability to just break your console if they feel like you violate TOS. And it's such a like a finicky thing because there's a lot of things Nintendo wants to like claim as their own. I mean, case in point, look at Palo World, and the idea of catching monsters with other monsters is ridiculous, especially for a pattern they didn't get like too crazy like within a few years ago, I think. Let's see what's in the treasure room. The virus, not really too great, especially because we can't do anything with that, but I do enjoy speed. Now, we're not really getting any pickups at all. Hopefully that's going to change with this perfection that we're going to get on this floor. Yeah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I love Nintendo and their games. I love Pokemon, obviously. I love the Switch. I love Mario Odyssey. I love Super Mario Galaxy. You know, I grew up with a Nintendo DS, DSi, DSXL. You know, I had a GameCube and I played Resident Evil 4 on that GameCube. You know, my leg's getting worse. You know, so to hear and see these shady things Nintendo is doing, and realistically that they're prone to do, but I'm always willing to give Nintendo the side eye for some of those things, like like whatever, like it ain't my business, but you know, the fact that my business is now, you know, I'm a consumer. Well, that's not my business, but you know, I consume just like everybody else, and the fact that they're raising the price for me to consume, and it's not like I don't want to, right? But at the same time, it's like, do I really want to? $90 for a game is just insane. $90 for a game I won't own is just insane. And I don't know how y'all feel about that. It is something interesting. And then same thing too with the game consoles too. Raising, I know PlayStation did it with its PlayStation Pro. I think it's like $700, $800 now, right? Which honestly, too much for a gaming console. I personally think, because you're $700, right? You're $200 away from a pretty solid average setup. I'm not gonna lie to you, for a PC. I went to the extreme version of buying my PC, and I bought it like chunky, right? Not to, you know, humble brag or anything, but spent a solid penny. But you know, $700 if you add, you know, maybe an extra 3, you're gonna have I explored this before yet? For an extra 3, you're gonna get a solid $300. You're gonna get a solid PC that's gonna be able to run a lot of things, and then on top of that, you can slowly upgrade. The only thing you'd be missing out is in exclusives, and honestly, I don't know how much. I don't know if you really want to pay $800, $900 just to play an exclusive. Like, you got to think about it too. You know, Nintendo has the Switch right now, right? The Switch 2. That's not including, you know, the Switch Pro or the Switch 2, you know, 500 gigabyte edition. You know, some cases where they'll probably charge you an extra, First of all, I'm gonna go Devils just because. I was gonna go Devils just because, but it appears that I don't have the opportunity to go. All I'm saying is, it's crazy to think about that, you know, the reason you'd own a console nowadays is for exclusivity, and that exclusivity is not really there for a lot of game consoles. I'm a PlayStation fanboy, but I will 100% agree that PlayStation does not have any games. I love not yet, I mean, from the looks of it, it had a lot of good stuff going on there. A lot of good stuff. But the issue is when those games are even going to come out, if they're going to come out, because games take a lengthy process, and a lot of them are, you know, to be announced dates, kind of stuff. So it's always there. But there's the exclusiveness to a game. And then PlayStation is also bringing all their stuff to PC slowly but surely. You know, they're giving it like that year wait time, which isn't like anything. I hope I don't die here. You know, isn't too crazy. Also, like, you know. So I'll talk about that other subject a little bit. I'm desperate. I'm very desperate. Please give me a card. Bad. This is an active item. What is it? Compost. Not really great. Battery. I'm really hoping for a card. Oh, there's options. Yeah, it wasn't too crazy. I haven't been looking at these. Ooh. Oh, I would have taken tarot card. Blind item. Ooh, are you? Sorry. Something's wrong. Makes you smaller. Way to come back on that. Actually, I'm gonna switch in general. I will see you in a second. Oh wait, that's not how that works. I will see you as soon as this wizard thing pops up. Alright, back. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Just something's telling me it's damage up. Oh, I lied to myself. Oh, I lied to myself so bad. Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, I'm talking about exclusivity and raising the prices. Like, Nintendo's first-party games are gonna be like 80 and 90 bucks, right? Or mainly 80 or 90 bucks. I don't know. Donkey Kong is up in the air, but I also saw they had Tears of the Kingdom for $70. $70 for Tears of the Kingdom. There's people gonna buy it. There's people gonna buy it. I already heard people gonna buy it because it's gonna be like, oh, it's the first, you know, Legend of the Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. $70. It's still for like DLC and all that stuff. But I don't know, man. That's the other thing too. I've been getting so tired of seeing remaster this, remaster that, remastered everything. Make something new. How many times are we going to remaster the same game over and over again? And yes, I'm looking at you, Last of Us 2 and Skyrim. That being said, I've never played a Skyrim game, and honestly, I thought about playing Oblivion, but I wasn't too sure. I don't know. I've played all of the Fallouts from like 2 and up, right? I played Fallout 2, 3, New Vegas, 4. I enjoyed 4 like a mad lad. I don't know why. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things where there's nothing new, which sucks because that's the issue with the game. Except for stuff like Exodus 33, which I haven't been able to play, but I've been watching streams and man, there's the keys I was looking for 3 floors ago. Man, does it look fun? It looks like my type of game. I haven't gotten too far, but it's on the list of I want to buy and I want to play and I want to experience. But one of the games I'm going to start playing is Nier Automata. But anyways, I'm sorry. Sidetracking to video games that I'm going/wanting to play. Nice. That doesn't affect me at all. Lodestone. Nice. That's actually gonna be really good later on. Let me see here. What? Ooh. Oh my god, I want 2 trinkets. Ah, gold. I want a gold pill, please. Please, gold pill, please. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. With, like, are you really going to want to spend $500, close to $600 on an exclusive IP, or not IP, but on an exclusive game? That just seems like too much. I'd rather buy a Steam Deck or a PC. Steam Deck or a PC, and Steam, whatever game you have going on sale is always going on sale at some point in the time of year. Unless it's like brand new, or unless it's like a stupid crazy AAA. I think I'm gonna just go Devils this run. I think Devils has a more opportunity to not die kind of vibe. I don't know if you guys get that same vibe, but I definitely get that vibe. Diplo. Let's see what I'm rocking here. Dark Matter. I hate Fear Shot with the loss. And Dark Bomb. Might as well take 2 damage ups. I did say you needed 2. I hate any status effect with the loss that drives the enemy to run away from me for the sole purpose that it will always run into me. And it's gonna happen with delay. I think it is. Thank you. You know what? You make me feel a little bit better with myself. Interesting. He makes a noise now. That I haven't played Isaac in a minute, so I don't know if that's like an update thing or what, but interesting. Anyway, next floor. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Gaming nowadays. Gaming is also. You may not know this. Alright, so I did a completely separate run. Separate things. You see the items I have. You can see the stats. There you go. I'm still tainted loss. I'm still doing what I do best. And I might need to go and do this boss shepherd. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, I don't know. Yeah, I was talking about gaming. Gaming is like one of the most grossing form of media that there is. Like companies make a lot of money from gaming stuff compared to like music, movies, and all that stuff. Tears up. And well, tears down. That's crazy. But I didn't even really get to use it for that one for. But yeah, I don't know. So I can see why a lot of people invest a lot of money into gaming. Strength. Enemies in the rooms are slow and take double damage for 30 seconds. I might need to pop that for Delirium. Hopefully I can pop it for Delirium. And whoopsie daisy about dying on that last one. Pretty embarrassing. And I will now I continue to do the same thing I just did. Even though it's like it's right there, it's happening, it wants to happen. Ooh. I won't be going back, that's all I'm saying. So whatever's on that side of the room, hopefully then my boss is staying on that side there. Polydactyl. I will gladly take that. Relax spirit. Yeah. But enough about bleh. Well, the only reason, it's not enough about blah, but it's also like the reason I'm talking about blah is because I see people talking about GTA 6 and people are like, oh my god, GTA 6, you know, Nintendo's coming out with $100 price tags. GTA 6 is gonna be $150. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because of Nintendo and because of Xbox, I'm waiting to see how well everything goes, because even though the Nintendo has its price tags like that, Nintendo still sold out all of its Switches when it put them on pre-order. That being said, I don't know if it was because a bunch of scalpers were trying to, you know, because that's the other thing. So you gotta remember, like, scalpers would go and buy, you know, 100 of them. If it means they can sell all those Switches at like a $60 price mark. But people will buy that $60 price mark, which is also crazy to me. Because I don't think I'd ever. I don't know too many people who paid that price markup. I know just people who don't have the time. I wonder if Backstabber works. I'm gonna take it. But I don't know. Would you pay $90 for a video game? I guess that's what I'm boiling down to. I would pay, because I was thinking about it, as like, would I pay $90 for Baldur's Gate, right? I love Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is really fun. It's really good. If you haven't played it, if you haven't seen some play it, if it's not your thing, I understand, but it's definitely, the fact that there's so much creativity that you can do in that game. If you, it's one of those games where if you sit there and you know, like, can I do this? You can actually do it, and it works just as great as you think it does. The fact that a game like that exists is amazing, and the fact that you have, you know, CEO saying, and this goes back to one of my favorite gaming franchises, even though, you know, not so great anymore. You know, Bungie CEO is just like, don't over deliver. That's a crazy CEO line. You can't expect every game to be like Baldur's Gate 3, which is also a crazy line. I guess I don't expect every game to be like Baldur's Gate 3, but I expect every game to be, you know, finished, polished, something I can go ahead and, you know, play day one without an update. But that's never the case. Like, I think it's just like, oh my god, thank you, because I needed this. I think what I'm really getting at is that games are getting more and more expensive. Gaming companies are getting less and less time to finish that game. Games are going to come out more and more buggy. So the only sense is gaming studios are not going to exist if they continue to charge, you know, $80, $90 for a game. The game comes out subpar. Nobody wants to buy that game because it's already at a steep price. You know, so it's just like, this is great. This is great. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. This is not like the best run ever. Sorry. Sidetrack. Yeah, but gaming is becoming more and more expensive. On top of that, gaming is becoming more and more expensive. You're putting too much trust and not enough time into getting people done. Also, you know, I feel like we don't pay those people enough. You hear it all the time where so-and-so does this, so-and-so does that. You have the AI voice acting coming into play now. And I don't know. I'm, you know, not the biggest fan of that. Like, I don't realistically feel like a robot can captivate I don't know what that person's, like, raw emotion. But I mean, that's another topic, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, man, would I pay $90 for Baldur's Gate? I don't think I would have paid $90 for Baldur's Gate. I think I was when I first played it, or when I first saw it, was my friend showing me. They were like, you can do anything you can imagine in this game. And I was like, anything I can imagine? They were like, yes. It's like, but it's $70. It was when the $70 price tag was just new, I think. Or it was just starting up. And I sat there and I said, $70 for a game. And I just bought Helldivers too, which is a $40 game. And arguably, I think I get my friends to play Helldivers more than I do Baldur's Gate, even though I want them to play Baldur's Gate more. But yeah, I don't know. You know, you have a $40, and then I saw Exodus like 33 was entered price tag here. I don't recall how much it is, but I don't remember. I don't think it was a $70 game. How much time do I have left? I have a hot second. I'm gonna go pop. I'm gonna keep going double. Double is kind of cheating. Well, that was a mistake. Hungry Cell, sure, why not? And piercing pop. Do I want to go through the process of doing boss rush just for pop? Piercing seems cool, but I kind of have pseudo piercing. I think I'll do it for piercing, and hopefully I don't get ripped. Oh yeah, because backstabber. Oh my god. Okay. Piercing was the play for this one. Yeah, I don't know, but if you told me that Baldur's Gate was $90, I think well, that was a Hail Mary shot. I don't think I would have purchased it. I think hands down Baldur's Gate would have been on the list of maybe. And you know, to be fair, because that's a high like hill that you have to cross, right? You have to convince people who are not even in the genre of liking, you know, third person, top down, tabletop, you know, turn-based games into purchasing it. And I don't know. I don't think it would have worked out as well. I don't think financially it would have been a good play for Lariat to put that game out, like for $90. If that was around at that time, I think $90 is going to kill a lot of games. I think $90 is going to kill a lot of game studios. And I'm not saying, you know, oh, every game needs to be $60 or so, right? Because I definitely played a game where I was just like, dude, this was 100% worth more than $60. I had so much fun. Like, my philosophy is, if I spend $1 per hour, I think I'm having a good time. Right? I'm spending $1 per hour if I'm a case in point, dude. I would have, you know, I bought Isaac twice for full price. All its DLCs and everything. You know, I could have waited for Steam, but I did it. Because I valued Isaac that much. Oh my goodness. But I don't know. It's a hard thing to, like, if you were to show somebody who knows nothing about Isaac, and if you were to be like, oh look, this is a $90 game, would you be able to convince them? I don't think I could. I don't think I can convince my friends. I don't think I can convince my friends to buy the everything for full price. You know, so it's just like, this is how it is. And you're gonna have a gaming studio that has I think I'm gonna go with this. Satanic Bible was cool and all, but how many floors do I have left to basically? I have two floors or a deck of cards. I'm gonna go with deck of cards. You know, now you're gonna have a gaming studio. You're gonna have gaming studios. Put this in instance. You're gonna have Activision, right? Call of Duty, new Call of Duty Black Ops, you know, 6 just came out. You know how buggy those games are when it comes to launch? Can you imagine, you know, they're trying to convince you to buy Black Ops 6 at $90. Would you even consider, or would you just sit there and laugh at the thought that they even suggested offering, given their history, Call of Duty 6 for $90? And there's people out there who are like, Call of Duty is the only thing I ever play, so yes, I will go ahead and purchase it. But I don't think there's enough people out there in the world to... I'm gonna keep going. Devil's here. Well, I think Mom's Knife is not a good thing. I'm actually probably gonna go Death's Touch. I think Mom's Knife is gonna hurt just because our range isn't the craziest right now. I don't think I mean, I stopped purchasing Call of Duty, what, full price? I stopped purchasing after Black Ops. Oh, I didn't even buy the newest Black Ops. I bought Xbox Game Pass. I tried it out for 2 months. Said, you know what? Call of Duty is great, but it always have a special place in my heart from Black Ops, you know, 1. But I don't think I can ever play. I don't think I could ever spend $70 on the game. And then now you're telling me, you know, this is unconfirmed or anything, but now you're gonna tell me that the next Call of Duty might have to be $80, $90, $100 even, just to, you know, play it, because you gotta support these games. We gotta support our, you know, people, and it's just like another, wow. It's just another like buggy mess full of like sweats and unenjoyable unhappiness. I don't know. I just, it's eh. It's one of those things where time will tell. I don't think Sony will do it. I don't think Sony will do a price hack yet. It's gonna be the, if it is, it's going to be the last one to do it for games and stuff like that. Only because I feel like, as you know, this may be me cranking, you know, Nintendo's hog, if you might say. Ooh, I need to find my super secret. But Nintendo came out with the standardized pricing for video games. Gaming prices used to cost, or it used to be like this. It used to be like all over the place, crazy and whatnot. You know, so I'm wondering if Keybomb. I don't. No, I gave up Dark Bomb earlier, so I won't see a Super Boom transformation. You know, cranking Nintendo's hog a little bit, but they haven't raised the price just yet. But I think they're testing the waters to see. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Eye of the Occult's bad. Eye of the Occult's really bad. Ocular Rift, I'm sorry. This is bad because I hate the thing that makes the enemies do things that they don't normally do, which makes their movement unpredictable, especially like delay. Ooh, Kapisa. I picked a Polaroid. I'm not really feeling like Delirium. I mean, Hushy Plushy. I want to go to Delirium. Yeah, it's just, you know, food for thought, worried for thought. These are things that cross my mind. I'm sitting there and I'm like doing stuff and I'm like, man, this next game is gonna be $100. Do I have the time to play the game? Is the game worth it? And where's this other guy? And realistically, how long will I be for that? And I have such a back catalog of games on my lists that I am not even considering buying another game in quite some time. But I don't know. That's just me. That's just my thoughts. Meh. Well, I died, and that was my second run. So,
little fucker.
Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, just some food for thought. You take it easy now. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.
It's fucking